right, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Capricorn season. This reading is for the Aquarian, Geminis, and Librans. Alrighty. Okay. Let's get in the program. Alright, so we are going to be using 2 decks as usual. Okay. To find out what is going on. What's going on in the Capricorn season? Okay, the Capricorn season is from the 22nd of December until the 19th of January. Okay. So we're going to be looking to see what is going on this Capricorn season. Okay. What's going on? Okay. So Aquarian, Gemini, and Libra, this is your reading. This is what you need to look out for between the timeline of 22nd of December and 19 January, okay? Because for the Aquarians, your season is going to be coming up soon. Okay, so let's see what to expect. Yes, unlock the potential key are available. Unlock Aquarian, Gemini, and Libra because the potential key is available. So that there is giving you a yes to go ahead with whatever you're thinking about doing. It is a yes. Okay, so in the week of the 22nd of December, it is a yes. As we look at the second week is also a yes. Getting sacrificial, good times, happy ending. Some of you could be going to to a spa. Getting an happy ending at a spa or a massage parlor. Yeah, this is the week of New Year's, all right. And the week after New Year's is a no. Turn back, walk away, unaccepted to new ideas, okay? So, the week after the New Year's, it's a no. All right, so whatever is happening, it is a no. Whatever you decide to do, it is a no. Turn back, okay? Walk away. It is a no. All right, let's move in and see what else is coming out for the last week. That is the week of the 14th to the 19th. We have a feeling out of sync, not compatible with you. All right. So obviously some of you had connected with someone. You could have gotten a happy ending from someone. And you want to move forward in this connection, this relationship. The universe is saying a no. Whatever the reasons are why the universe is saying a no. You need to listen to the universe, okay? So there is definitely something going on where the universe is saying a no. To some of you, then listen to the universe, okay? So I'm going to look at to check exactly how much weeks are here, because from the 22nd of December, so this is the first week. This is the second week of the 29th. Until the 31st, yeah, and then the third week is the 5 until the 11th, and then the last week is the 12 until the 18th. Okay, so the 19, 1 day less. There is going to be as you get to the week of the 12 until the 5, the week of the 5 is a no. Whatever you decide to do in the week of the 5 until the 11th is a no. Whatever you decide to do the last week, the 12th until the 13th, it is also a no. Ladies and gentlemen, be aware. These are the energies and frequency that is going to be coming up. All right, for this timeline, you need to listen because you're in the Capricorn season. Only the Librans are compatible with this season. So the Capricorn season is the season where only the Librans are the ones who is going to be getting some real positive energy in. But for the rest of you, you have to be careful, okay? So this is why we have the season reading. So this is the season reading of the Capricorn season. It begins from the 22nd. It begins from the 22nd until the 19th of January, okay? So the first week is going to be the week of the 22nd. The second week is going to be the week of the 28th until the 30th. And the third week is the week of the 5th until the 11th. And the week that up is the week of the 12th until the 18th. All right, let's see what is coming out, what you need to be aware in this Christmas season. All right, so we have the energy of the 5 of Swords, okay? So, yes, the energy of the 5 of Swords is always Venus in Aquarius, okay? So with the situation with Venus in Aquarius, it is in the first house. Venus is in Aquarius in the first house. So a lot of you Aquarians are loving yourself. A lot of you are basically loving yourself. Then when we get to the second house, we have the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords in the second house is not very positive. It surrounds money. And whatever is going on surrounding money, you and your partner, yes. Yeah, there is going to be some sort of a conflict surrounding money with you and your partner. Okay, so be aware of that. Then we have the energy of the 4 of Swords. Some of you could be having legal issues. This energy of the 4 of Swords is Jupiter in Libran. This is what I said to you guys with the energy of Jupiter in Libran. It is going to be positive for Librans because Librans are in the season of the Capricorn. The season of the Capricorn has to do with the frequency and energy of 2, 3, and 4, okay? So Geminis, you're going to be winning some sort of a legal suit. Yeah, your Librans could be helping you, Gemini. You have the 4 of Swords. There could be some sort of a legal document, legal information that is coming to you, Gemini, but it's a no, okay? So this is like kind of weird with these decks. I think the energies, because it was the same thing coming up in the Capricorn readings. All right, because it's the Capricorn season, so they got their readings, and it was basically the same thing. It's like all the elements are using their own elemental, because you guys are air. There's so much Swords, that energy that is coming out, and you're going to be saying, well, you didn't shuffle the card, but you see I shuffled the cards on the line. All right, so we have the energy of the 6 of Swords. Something is going to come to an end. Mercury in Aquarius. Something is going to be coming to an end. Some sort of a communication between you and a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpion. If you were in a relationship or a connection with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpion, something is going to come to an end, okay? So obviously, there is something where a lot of you are going to be in your own frequency and energy, okay? We see the Aquarian, we see the Libran, we see the Gemini, and the energy of the 10 of Swords for the Gemini. Geminis are going to be lucky. They're going to be winning something, okay? The energy of the 10 of Swords in the upright, the sun is in Gemini. So Gemini, this period for you and the Aquarians and the Librans is actually going to be a positive period for the Gemini. So we see the 5 of Swords for the Aquarian, which is Venus in Aquarius. Aquarians are basically loving themselves more. For the Gemini, you're going to be having some sort of a success with money. So that is good. And for the Librans, you're going to be having some sort of a win. Librans, Four of Swords. Jupiter is in Libran. So we have love, Venus in Aquarius, Sun in Gemini, and we have Jupiter in Libran. So this is the house of you Geminis. So a lot of you Geminis are going to be successfully winning some sort of a legal suit, okay? Librans, stay away in this week. It's a no for you Librans. Okay, whatever is going on in this week, this is the week of the 5 until the 11th. Something is going on. Be aware, Libran. Be careful the decisions that you make in the week of the 5th of January until the 11th. So Librans, be aware. You can be the lucky ones. And for the rest of the sign, the Aquarian and the Gemini, be aware of week 5 until the 11th, okay? Then we're now here seeing a no in the last week. That is the week of the 12th until the 19th. We have an ending. 12 until the 19th, there is an ending. So be aware of what is going on with these energies from the end of the 19th. Be very much aware what you're doing from the 5th of January, okay? Because there's some sort of a changes that is going to be coming up for you, your signs, okay? So let's move on. Let's look at the 6th house. Oh, the energy of the 6th house, you have the 7 of Swords, deceptiveness with friends. Here, signs, be aware. Your own elements are coming up to advise you of things that is going to be happening in this Capricorn season, okay? Deceptiveness surrounding friends, okay? The energy of the 7 of Swords. A lot of you are going to be finding out things surrounding your friends. This is the house of the friendship. The 5th house is the house of the friendship. Be aware. Then when we look at the 6th house, we have you ladies. You ladies are coming up. So of course it's the week after Christmas. This is the week of the 29th until the new beginning. So that is in the 2nd week. So what is going to be happening in the 2nd week? It's the week of the 29th until the 4th, okay? In the week of the 29th until the 4th, we are seeing the energy of, yes, so ladies, whatever you decide to do in the week of the 29th until the 4th, go ahead. Whatever decision you need to make, especially for women, it's a yes, go ahead. Gemini women, you're going to be having luck in the week of the 29th. The week of the 29th until the 4th is a good week for you ladies, okay? Especially Gemini women, you're going to be having some success. Oh, okie dokie. We have the energy of the Librans. So there is some sort of a legal issues that is going to be coming up and transpiring, the energy of the Librans. So with the energy of the Librans, in the house of the Librans, you Libran men are going to be having some sort of a luck. Wow. Now, seriously, ladies and gentlemen, I have basically the same thing for the reading of the birthday, the solar return year for the Capricorns. Having their own energy is like the frequency and energy of this planet, because I'm doing this on the 20th. I did last night. Last night was the 19th, and I did the Capricorn reading on the 19th, because of course is the big thing about the frequency and energy is going to be changing on the earth. I was like a little bit tired, so I went to bed. I only do the Capricorn readings because it was their birthdays, and I tried to get it out before the chaos, because the 19th would have been whatever, aliens landing, whatever. But here, what you're recognizing and what you're seeing is that For Geminis, and you can see the men and the women standing up here. This is the hair sign reading, and it is only your frequency and energy is coming up. Librans, some sort of a good luck for you Libran men. Ooh, we also have the Queen of Swords. Oh, okay. Wow. Both Queens of Swords came out. Okay. We have the Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So there is something going on with a Gemini person, especially Gemini people. Be aware in the week of the 29th and the 4th. This is the week of 29th and the 4th. Here we have the Queen of Swords. Aquarian women. Be aware, Aquarian women. An ending is going to be coming up for you, Aquarian women. Or your Aquarian women are going to be ending something. Aquarian women, it's a no. All right, so Aquarian women, in the week of the 12th until the 19th, it is a no. Feeling out of sync, not compatible with you. All right, so you're feeling out of sync. There is some sort of a relationship situation that is going on, and you're really recognizing that someone is not compatible with you. Okay, so this is really going to be coming up. So, you know, be aware of what is going to be happening and transpiring, especially for Aquarian women. So we see Gemini women and Aquarian women are on the board. Libran men, you're going to be having some sort of a luck in the week of the 5th until the 11th. Okay, let's move on and see the 9th house. Energy of the 9th house, you have the Page of Swords. So you have the Knight of Swords, you have the Page of Swords. Now the Knight of Swords is always people between the age of 18 and 45. The Page of Swords is a message that is coming in. Okay, so expect some sort of a message to come in, air sign people, and that is going to be in the week. This message that is going to be coming in for you air signs. Yeah, these cards are a little bit bigger. I'm going to try to pull it up some more. The message that is going to be coming in for you air signs in the week there we go. There we go. All right, so air signs, the message that is going to be coming up in the week of the 22nd until the 28th, there is some sort of a message that is going to be coming up, okay? And it has to do with friends. Friends are deceptive. 7 of Swords, secrecy surrounding friends. Aquarians, be aware in this week. The week of the 22nd until the 28th. Be aware, okay? That's the Christmas week. All right, so we have heartbreaks. All right. This 3 of Swords is affecting Librans. Changes for Librans at the workplace. Secrets, Librans, the secrets. Okay, 3 of Swords. It's about changes for you Librans at the workplace. And the week of the 28th until the 4th of January, Librans, be aware. Okay, some sort of a secrecy is going to be coming out. It doesn't have to be Librans, but a lot of you Librans is going to be affecting you. The energy of the Ace of Swords. Okay, so we have the Page. News is coming in. The Ace of Swords is that an Aquarian person is going to be speaking up. Okay, whoever this Aquarian person is definitely going to be speaking up. So Aquarians, we finally have some sort of a positive news, because a lot of you Aquarians is going through, Pluto is going through your birth chart, so you're dealing with a lot of issues. A lot of issues. The Pluto going through your birth chart. All right. So the last message is the devil. The last message is the devil. So this Capricorn season for a lot of you Aquarians, or a lot of you air sign people, this is going to be affecting a lot of you air sign. The energy of the devil is in the 12th house. So there are someone that is karma that you're dealing with in your life. You Aquarian women are going to be cutting this person down. You're going to be removing whoever this energy. This is a low frequency energy. You're going to be cutting and moving this person and this situation out of your world. Okay, and that is in the 12th house. So that is basically situation that have to deal with karma. Okay, a lot of you are dealing with issues. These issues has to deal with karma. So what you're recognizing and you're seeing is that whatever these issues are and however they are coming up is not very positive. Okay, a lot of you are dealing with negative energy. So I see Librans, I see Gemini men are going to be ending some sort of a low frequency energy situation. I see Aquarian women, you're standing your grounds also. You Aquarian women is going to be putting a stop, an ending to a problem that was going on, which is a very, very positive. Then we see the energy of the page, that is people between the age of 18 and 45. Geminis are going to be finding out the secrecy of a Libran, some sort of a secret that a Libran had on the work floor, or secret situation a Libran was doing. It is going to be coming out. Okay, so I see a Gemini person is gaining a whole lot of information on a Libran. So when we look at the situation, you Libran men, I see a young Libran. There's a whole lot of action with Libran on the board. I see communication between a Libran and an Aquarian person. Okay, and an Aquarian person is speaking up. Whoever this Aquarian person is really speaking up over a situation, gathering the truth over a situation. Okay, whatever is happening in transpire, I see this frequency and energy is basically happening. If someone is really speaking up, really gathering a whole lot of facts about things that was happening. So, okay, let's get into this. So the energy of the Five of Swords, it has something to do with a house. I see a lot of love at home. It is a week of Christmas, so that is positive. Then they're finding out something about a Gemini who is traveling from another place. That is going to be positive. So air signs, the two first week is going to be good. Then we see an ending is coming in. They're going to be ending some sort of a secret legal documentation that was created. Yes, Geminis, you have to be careful. The sun is in Gemini, and you Geminis are walking away from something. There could have been some sort of a legal issue. This is going to come to an end, and you Geminis are walking away from whatever these legal issues are, okay? Then we see an ending is going to be coming in for a man. Now, whoever this man is, this man could be a Libran man, as well as it could be a Cancer man, an Aries man, a Capricorn man. But there is worries for a man. Some sort of an ending is going to be coming in for a man. It is having the effect on some sort of a legal issue that some of you men were dealing with is going to come to an end. Now, Be aware from week 5 until the end of the Capricorn season, it's not looking good for Libran men and Aquarian men. Okay, so Libran men and Aquarian men, be aware of what you do in this week is a no. Okay, so I don't know what is going on. I see someone could be thinking about canceling some sort of a trip. Okay, it could be a Libran or an Aquarian person thinking about canceling some sort of a trip. If you were planning on traveling in the week of the 5 until the 19th, Libran men are definitely going to be canceling a trip. Aquarian men are going to be worried whether or not they're supposed to go. Geminis, you're okay to go. Okay, so that is good. Then when we look at deceptiveness surrounding friends, okay, a lot of you are going to be finding out that a masculine person who is a friend is not very honest. Okay, whoever this masculine person is that is a friend is this person is not honest. So this is someone, some of you have a masculine man. This man could be a prominent person or a business person or a married person. This person is being deceptive. So if you're dealing with a Leo, a Scorpio, a Taurus, or a Aquarian, this person is not honest. Okay, here it is. This is a secrecy in Aquarius. So it could be you, Aquarian, finding out that a Leo had a whole lot of secrets. Okay, a Leo was playing you. A Leo had two-face. All right, so I see this person is a Gemini person. I see a Gemini person. You could be protecting your children. I see a Gemini person, you're going to be getting some sort of a new start. But I see a Gemini person that you could be protecting your kids. Okay, and this is going to be good. When we look at the Librans, I see you Librans wants to reconnect with someone. A lot of you Libran men. I see you Libran men, and that is it. It's as if you Libran men could have gotten out of a marriage or relationship because you wanted to connect with someone else is a no. Okay, so if you notice here, a legal issue, a legal problem, because this is Jupiter in Libran. Libran men that wants to reconnect with someone, it is a no. It is not the right thing to do. It's not the right way to go. It is a no. Okay, it is definitely a no. So I see a lot of you Aquarian could be going to the doctors, or you Aquarian are going to be worried because your family or your parents, one or both of your parents could be sick. You're going to be finding this out in the week of the 12th of January until the 19th of January. So in the week of the 12th of January until the 19th, you're going to be finding out that one of your parents is sick. Okay. Be aware of that. Then we're moving forward to energy of friends. Okay, so you're going to be receiving some sort of a news from a friend. All right, so a whole lot of you expect to receive some sort of a news from a friend. The news is positive. Whatever this friend is saying is pure. So you can rely on this person and what they have to say. A whole lot of you had hope for some sort of a luck with a business situation. It's a no. And it's going to be affecting especially Librans. So it's like you Librans, because you Libran wanted some sort of a contract, or you wanted to reconnect with someone, it is a no. Some sort of a secrecy is out. You Librans could be finding out some sort of a secrecy, some sort of a information that is out, and you Librans are going to be reconsider whether or not you want to connect with this person. Okay. All right. So the energy of the truth, an Aquarian woman is going to be using the sword of truth and speaking the truth. There is she also in the upright position. So this is definitely an Aquarian woman. An Aquarian woman is going to be speaking the truth. Some sort of a secrecy that was being held or kept. I see an Aquarian person really, you can honestly believe or you Aquarian women are believable. Okay, so you Aquarian women are going to be using the sword of truth to speak the truth, especially if there was a breakup between you and a Libran man. You are going to be like telling this person, listen, good and fine, but the relationship didn't work because of this, and that's the reason why. All right, the energy of the devil, they're now finding out that the young lady is coming up as a Pisces, a Virgo, a Sagittarian, or a Gemini. This is someone that some of you are in some sort of a connection with. This person is not to be trusted, especially if it's a Pisces, it's in the house of the Pisces. This person is not to be trusted. I don't know who this person is, what is happening, what is transpiring, but this person is not to be trusted. So a lot of you, there is a person that you're dealing with. There's a person that there is some sort of a connection with a person that some of you are dealing with. This person is definitely coming up as a Pisces person. Whoever this Pisces person is being controlled by the energy of the devil. So a lot of you, air sign, be aware of who this person is. Okay, be aware of who this person. There's a lot of you, air signs, are dealing with a person, and whoever this person is coming up as a Pisces person. This person is not really good for you. Okay, this person is either using witchcraft or is controlled by negative forces. So you gotta be aware and be clear of who this person is, because this person is not really a positive person for you. So be aware of who this person is and what is going on. Aquarian women, you are going to be using the sword of truth. Okay, so Aquarian women, you're going to be finding out. You're going to be finding out some sort of a secrecy. This secret has to do with something to do with a Libran. So Librans, it's some sort of a secrecy about work or some sort of a work contractual agreement. Librans, if you had some sort of a secret or you are having secret hookup, that sort of a thing, Librans, this is going to be coming out. Okay, so Librans, you got to stay clear, because this, whatever the secret is and whatever that was going on, these secrets is going to be coming out. So I see someone is regretting a situation. All right, so they're going to be finding out if some of you were dealing with a Aries person. I don't know, some of you had a child with an Aries person. This child could be a Gemini child. I see some sort of a communication. This Gemini child could be having some sort of a communication with an Aquarian woman. There is some sort of an issue at the home. And beware, because there could be some sort of government or someone in authority is going to be coming in the home. It has something to do with the issue surrounding a child. They're now finding out that an Aquarian person or a Taurus person or a Leo person or a Scorpion person, their communication about some sort of a travel documents, or this person could have been hooking up with someone in another country, another city. This person, whoever they were hooking up with, is finding out that they were lying about something. Okay, so a friend is going to be telling you the truth surrounding a situation to do with a house, and this house could be in another place, another city, and I see some sort of a legal issue. So I don't know who is out there who is having some sort of a legal issue with a house in another place, another city. But this legal issue, whatever that was going on, is going to come to an end. Okay. Yeah, there is deceptiveness, and Aquarian men, a lot of you Aquarian men, if you recognize secrecy in Aquarius and the end for a man. So Aquarian men, you're really sitting on the board surrounding you're going to be finding out, or your friends is going to be finding out some sort of a lies that was told, whether by you or what. They're also going to be looking at an Aries, a Cancer, a Capricorn, or a Libran man. There is issue. So men that is having some sort of an issue is Aquarian and Libran men. Okay, Aquarian and Libran men is having some, and especially Libran. You, and I see most of you men wants to return, like, to someone. You want a new start with someone. Okay, but whoever this person is that you want a new start with is not open to have that new start with you. Okay, so I think that for some of you it's going to be very frustrated to find out that this person don't want to really have a new start with you. Okay, there is information surrounding a Gemini person. Gemini, whatever is going on surrounding money is going to be good. All right, so Geminis, you are on a target. Whatever has to do with money, whatever problems with money, it's going to be good. Okay. From the week of the 5th of January until the 19th of January, it is not a pleasant timeline. Some of you are going to be finding out that your parents is not well. Some of you are going to be finding out that a Pisces person who is a friend is being driven by the devil. A lot of you are going to be finding this out. There is a Pisces person or a Sagittarian person, a Virgo person, or a Gemini person is going to be finding out that, because this is the house of the Pisces, a Pisces person is being controlled by the devil or could be doing witchcraft. You're going to be finding that out. Okay. Kudos to all you Aquarian women. You're looking good. You're speaking up. A lot of you Aquarian women, it's like you're having some sort of a relationship problems. Okay, there's some sort of a relationship problems that is going on, and especially for Aquarian women, for all of you women, but especially for Aquarian and Libran, especially Libran. Some of you Librans, you're running out of luck. Okay. The year reading is going to be coming up. So I want Aquarian women and Libran women to really look at the year reading, because there's obviously something that is going to be coming up in the year reading that can really help you guys, because there's some sort of a changes that is really going to be coming up. Aquarian men, either you or your friends are not honest. There's lies and deceptiveness. So Aquarian men, you gotta look out, because Aquarian men, if you are lying or if your friends are lying, and this is going to be coming out, and it is going to be having some sort of an effect on you men. Okay, whatever is happening and transpiring, it's definitely going to be having some sort of an effect on you men. So you Aquarian men, be very, very careful of what you're doing, you and your friends, because there is something that is going to be coming out that is going to be shedding light on a situation. Okay, I gotta go now.